सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जल जीरा मसाला।
सिप सिप जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप।
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate. Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
On the show tonight, Mullah Munir's diplomacy meets a dead end. Pakistan's terror proxy, TRF, has been declared a global terrorist organization by Donald Trump. At 9 o'clock tonight, India's new death sentence. Luxury murders by luxury rich people killing the middle class on the streets of the country. It's the rich killing the poor. And tonight I have one question for Pakistan. Was all the bootlicking worth it? Was all the bootlicking worth it? Was all the shameless praise, the Nobel Prize nomination, the desperate dinners, the false media spin, crying to America, Uncle Sam, save us? Was it worth it when the United States of America just declared your pet terrorist outfit, the so-called Resistance Front, a foreign terrorist organization? Come on, tell us. Mullah Munir, your TRF? Yes, your TRF. The same TRF that slaughtered innocent Hindus in Pahalgam, the same TRF that spilled blood in Riyasi, the same TRF that is nothing but a cowardly rebranded version of the coward Hafiz Saeed's cowardly Lashkar-e-Taiba. The same TRF you built, you funded and sheltered. The same TRF you gave Chinese grenades, Mullah Munir, American weapons, Mullah Munir, ISI handlers, Mullah Munir. And then you stood in Geneva and lied to the world with a straight face. You said TRF, Lashkar-e-Taiba, we have no idea. Well, now the world does. You, Pakistan, lobbied the United Nations to delete TRF's name from the condemnation note after the Pahalgam massacre. You tried to cleanse their name from global scrutiny. Your foreign minister even admitted to lobbying desperately for the TRF. But guess what? Diplomacy cannot wash off blood. You forgot one thing. The world may play its games, but when the truth punches through, there is no mask strong enough to hold. And what did you get in return for your servility? Look at the pictures there of the families of the martyrs killed by the TRF. We said to the Pakistanis, we'll take revenge. And revenge we've taken. Every promise made to every family that has lost a loved one will be fulfilled. We will destroy Pakistan. We will punish TRF. We will get Hafiz Saeed. What is the position of Pakistan today? Since the last couple of hours, I've been talking to Pakistanis and they're looking stunned. I did a program on Hindi which we called an open dhulai. We said that we will hammer the Pakistanis on the TRF subject. And I asked the same question about 20 times. Will any Pakistanis say today that the TRF is not a terrorist organization? And not one of them had a reply. Not one. They just kept looking left and right. They asked questions. Some of them even abused. But I want to say to every Indian today, nothing will bring the lives back of all the people who have been killed in Pahalgam. Those pictures will continue to haunt us for a very long time. But I want everyone to know that when the Modi government says the Modi government delivers, and these terrorists said, go tell Modi, well, Modi taught them. Modi sent the Brahmos. Modi carried out the strikes. Modi took India's response to another level. And just when they thought that by offering Trump a Nobel Prize nomination, they would get away, Modi reminded the Pakistan and slapped them down once again. by making the White House. And for all the people in India who say, Trump decides for us, you think again. Trump doesn't decide for us. The White House doesn't decide for the government of India. The government of India decides for the White House. Narendra Modi has set the terms. This action has not happened without pressure from Narendra Modi. The Narendra Modi government has told the Americans, you want to do business with us, first declare TRF as a terrorist organization. And these Pakistanis thought we will thank Trump and the Trump administration will give us a prize. No, the Trump administration has given Pakistan a stamp today. And that is a terrorist stamp. Pakistan's TRF has been designated, which means the mask is off, the illusion is shattered. They can now shift the TRF headquarters from Muridke to Bahawalpur, or they can put it straight inside Shehbaz Sharif's house. We will still track them. They can change the name from Lashkar-e-Taiba to TRF to MRF to XYZ tomorrow. We will expose them. And let me tell you what happened the last time they miscalculated. Operation Sindoor happened. None of their, ladies and gentlemen, terrorist bases exist. All the 11 air bases we hammered are still crippled. Muridke doesn't work. Bahawalpur is hit. Their airspace is breached. Their ego is broken. They pretend to forget, but we don't forget. What we've told the Pakistanis today is, you can never relax. We will never let you settle down. We'll never let you breathe easy. We will keep hitting you, keep hammering you, and make life impossible for you. What has happened today? Viewers, the resistance front, which was supported by Ishaq Dar, Pakistan's foreign minister, on the floor of the Pakistan embassy, when he said, in assembly, when he said that we've gone to the UN Security Council and fought for the TRF, and we will consistently fight for the TRF and we will protect the TRF. Where is that protection today? TRF has been called a global terrorist organization, a proscribed terrorist organization. What this means is that when and not if, when we attack the TRF/Lashkar-e-Taiba again, we have as much right as the Americans did or the Israelis did when they targeted the Houthi and the Hamas. What this means is America, not that we need any justification or clarification or ratification or gratification from the Americans, but America has told us, go hit the Pakistanis. Now, how this switch has happened, I don't know. But I'm sure, and I'm absolutely sure, that this terrorist declaration announcement of the resistance front would not have happened without solid fight back by the Modi government, which has said to the Americans, put these terrorists in line and their supporters in line. For that, ladies and gentlemen, we must support the Modi government, because when Modi promises, Modi delivers. Let's debate.
मेरे बच्चे को बचा लो।
हम बचाओ ना। बैठो बैठो चलो।
मेरे बच्चे को
अरे हम लोग फौजी हैं, कुछ नहीं करेंगे। आप टेंशन मत लो। मैं आ रहा हूँ, मैं कहाँ पे आपका first you give the water, drop of water.
This was India's biggest terror attack since 26/11.
मुझे पर थी, क्या बोलते, भेलपुरी खाली से मेरा पति साइड में था, एक इंसान है, उसने उसको गोली मार दी।
यहाँ पे
उसने बोला कि शायद मुस्लिम नहीं है, उसने उसको गोली मार दी।
I'm very close to India and I'm very close to Pakistan, as you know. They've had that fight for 1,000 years in Kashmir. Kashmir's been going on for 1,000 years, probably longer than that. And it was a bad one yesterday, though. It was a bad one. Over 30 people.
The cowardly act of terrorism shook the world's conscience as India grieved for its daughters. The Resistance Front, or TRF, a Lashkar-e-Taiba offshoot at the forefront of many acts of terrorism in Kashmir since 2019, took responsibility.
एक समूह ने खुद को रेजिस्टेंस फ्रंट टीआरएफ कहते हुए इस हमले की जिम्मेदारी ली है। यह समूह संयुक्त राष्ट्र द्वारा प्रतिबंधित पाकिस्तानी आतंकवादी समूह लश्कर-ए-तैयबा से जुड़ा हुआ है। यह उल्लेखनीय है कि भारत ने मई और नवंबर 2024 में संयुक्त राष्ट्र की 1267 कमेटी की सैंक्शंस मॉनिटरिंग टीम को अर्धवार्षिक रिपोर्ट प्रस्तुत की थी, जिसमें टीआरएफ के बारे में साफ इनपुट दिए गए थे। इससे पाकिस्तान स्थित आतंकवादी समूहों के लिए कवर के रूप में टीआरएफ की भूमिका सामने आई थी।
A jittery Pakistan outed its links with the terror outfit when it objected to its mention at the UNSC meeting. And did an encore with its foreign minister Shakdar fully backing the TRF inside Pakistan's National Assembly.
मुझे बड़े बड़े कैपिटल से कॉलें आई कि देखिए इस वक्त मैं कही नथिंग डूइंग, ये नहीं हो सकता, पाकिस्तान विल नॉट एक्सेप्ट। वो कहते हैं आप पे ब्लेम आएगा, प्रेस रिलीज नहीं हुई, इतना बड़ा वाकया हुआ, आपके जावर एक्सप्रेस भी ये आई थी, कंडेमनेशन की, टेररिस्ट एक्टिविटी को कंडेम किया गया था। मैंने कहा वी आर रेडी, बट प्लीज यू हैव टू पुट इन जम्मू एंड कश्मीर एंड हैव टू डिलीट दिस टीआरएफ।
As the world refused to buy into Pakistan's equivocation on the resistant front, India carried out an operation to avenge the smudging of its daughter's sindoor. A nation's resolve rained fire on Pakistan's terror factory. Parallelly, India launched a diplomatic blitz to expose Pakistan before the Committee of Nations. Getting TRF banned was part of the campaign.
You would have seen that TRF had taken responsibility, and then second time again, second day, twice they had taken responsibility, and thereafter, possibly at the behest of their handlers, they rolled it back. But TRF is one organization which is a front of the Lashkar-e-Taiba, and you would understand and perhaps be in the knowledge of it that we have been pursuing listing of TRF in the United Nations, by the United Nations Security Council, by the Sanctions Committee, UNSC 1267 Sanctions Committee.
But a meeting in Washington, D.C. between President Donald Trump and Pakistan's failed Marshal Asim Munir lulled Pakistan into believing that all was well, that it had succeeded in burying the TRF and its Pakistani links. But the world was clearly not hoodwinked. On Friday, the United States designated the Resistance Front as a proxy, an appendage of Pakistan-based Lashkar-e-Taiba. It was a slap on the face of Pakistan, already host to a dozen odd globally designated terror outfits. The restless alacrity with which Pakistan Foreign Office came out with defense of LAT after the US designation is yet another evidence of its umbilical links. And while the US statement is a big diplomatic win for India in its fight against terror and for justice for the daughter victims of the Pahalgam attack, the question is, would this naming make Pakistan distance itself from terror or shamelessly shrug off the terror tag yet again?
So viewers, it's a major diplomatic development that the US Department of State has designated the TRF, which equals to LET, same thing, and which has accepted responsibility for the April 22nd Pahalgam massacre to be a global terrorist organization and also a specially designated global terrorist, which means that Hafiz Saeed is, as per the US Department of State, a specially designated global terrorist. The Pakistani said so far, Deepak Vora, that LET is defunct. And they tried to change the name of the TRF. And with that confidence, their foreign minister went to the National Assembly and said, we have fought for the TRF and we tried to protect them at the UN Security Council. What will they do now? I want you to start your opening remarks. I'd like to welcome Brigadier Retired Waqar Hassan Khan from Lahore, Abdul Samad Yaqub, free thinker from the PTI from Islamabad, and I have Ishad, of course, from the PMLN, right? And I don't know why he's looking happy today. He's always in that state. And we have Samar, Tur, the great Samartur with us, Major Samartur, and the incredible General Bishambar Dayal.
Oh, great.
It's going to be a solid India versus Pakistan panel. Your opening remarks, sir.
Well, thank you very much, sir. As
Thank
always, an honor, a delight, and a pleasure to be with you.
Thank you, sir. Likewise.
Your channel, of course, is by far the best. Let me be blunt about it. Now, as far as the State Department designation of the National Resistance Front as a terror organization, I would like to look at the date on which this was internally circulated. And I've checked with some friends in the United States.
Yes.
It was the 2nd of July that the State Department internally decided that this racket was a terror threat to the world.
2nd of July.
2nd of July.
Announced it on the 17th of July.
Announced 2 weeks later, 15 days later.
Why is that, sir?
I believe that the idea was to inform, and this is what I've done in the course of my career, to informally tell the fellows who are at the receiving end, in this case a country that I refer to as Atankistan, others call it Pakistan, that you had better watch out and see what you can do, otherwise we are going to make this public. This is precisely, I believe, what has happened. They haven't played ball. They were still trying to somehow get out of it, and you know they're famous for inventing excuses, inventing ideas, using bluster, whatever. So then I want to add something to this. What are the repercussions? Now there is a thing, you've probably heard of it, it's called the 5 eyes, 10 arms or something like that. The Anglo-Saxon English-speaking group of countries that shares intelligence and information. That is Canada, United States, England, Australia, and New Zealand.
Right, right.
These people, if the United States or if one of the 5 eyes designates an agency or an organization as a global terrorist, the others don't automatically do so, but will be under increasing pressure to do so. Similarly, NATO. They will again, it's not an automatic trigger, sir, as far as I know, because I've been involved in this.
Yes.
But let me assure you that many of them will now follow the United States saying, yes, these guys are scoundrels. Yes. We will also designate them terrorists. Where will Atankistan hide then?
Well, I want to take a response from Brigadier Retired Waqar Hussain Khan, but a point I want to bring to your attention, Brigadier Khan, is that in this press statement of Marco Rubio, Secretary of State, dated the 17th of July 2025, it has been stated by the US State Department that the TRF is a Lashkar-e-Taiba front and a Lashkar-e-Taiba proxy. So this whole attempt to draw a dotted line between the Lashkar-e-Taiba and TRF, which has been Pakistan's consistent attempt so far, has been cancelled. Right? And therefore, Pakistan has said that America has said that Pakistan has carried out the Pahalgam massacre. And the reason I'm saying this is because Pakistan has acknowledged its association with the TRF in the National Assembly and at the UN Security Council and boasted about it. Now, America has gone and said, therefore, that Pakistan is a terrorist nation because it is supporting a Lashkar-e-Taiba proxy. So much so that now you have put out a press release saying that TRF is not associated with Lashkar-e-Taiba. You see, Brigadier, how the loop has gone around. जैसे घुमा दिया आपको. देखिए, एक हिंदी में कहते कहावत है कि एक झूठ बोलने के लिए 100 झूठ बोलने. अब वही हो गई पाकिस्तान के साथ. Even you are smiling. So please, Brigadier Hassan, how are we going to get out of this mess?
Thank you very much. It's really an honor to be at your show, and I hope that I'll be given time. It's quite laughable, the debate. I'll just start with why Lashkar-e-Taiba basically supports BLA. I'll just give me time, which is declared a terrorist organization since 2019, and I'll come to the Resistance Front also. And BLA activists are openly supported by even, I think, this great channel, yours. And nobody is bothered in India that you are supporting. And this was again designated by the USA as SDGT, or Specially Designated Terrorist Organization. This is 2019. This was 6 years back. Now coming to the TRF, in case, let's say, USA has decided, and the State Department, I think they can do it. But the US President has also said that he was the one instrumental in basically the ceasefire when India was basically begging because there so many bases were destroyed. But here, then you do not give any credit to the United States. You only give credit to the, the State Department. So I think they keep doing it. They declared even some of the Taliban outfits as terrorist organizations, then they removed it. Pakistan has nothing to do with TRF. Actually, we started hearing this word.
Oh God, no! Stop you there, sir. Even the Pakistan. I must stop you there, Brigadier.
Honestly.
I love that. You see, I'll tell you one thing. Sir, listen. First, let me tell you this. With great admiration, for the way. Sir, 1 minute, sir. Sir, great admiration, Brigadier. Brigadier, listen. Brigadier, listen to me. 1 minute, sir. I have great admiration for the way in which you're reading out a parroted script. I have no problem with it. I have a second thing to say, sir. Can you ask Abdul Samad Yaqub why he started laughing right now? When you said कि Pakistan has no link with TRF, ये सवाल मैं नहीं, ये पूछता है सारा भारत कि अब्दुल समाद याकूब को इतनी मजाकिया बात क्यों लगी जब इन्होंने कहा कि टीआरएफ का कोई एसोसिएशन नहीं हमारे देश के साथ। याकूब जी कोई बात नहीं, कोई गल नहीं, आज बोल दीजिए। आप फिर एक बार जेल जाएंगे, फिर एक बार आपको आईएसआई उठा देगी कि अर्नब गोस्वामी के प्रोग्राम में ऐसी बातें क्यों कही। आप इसमें
you know very well that I might be the only Pakistani who had admitted the fact that Lashkar-e-Taiba, whether Falae Insaniyat Foundation, FIF, Jamaat-ud-Dawa, they come under disguised by the various names. I mean, they will keep consistently changing their names. So, अगर यहाँ पे जमात-उद-दावा का लीडर था जब हाफिज सईद, तो उसके अम्ब्रेला में वो जो लश्कर-ए-तैयबा थी उसका लीडर उन्होंने कह दिया कि चाचा लखवी, वो ज़की रहमान लखवी जिसको चाचा बोलते हैं हम, चाचा लखवी, तो वो चाचा लखवी हो गया। या फिर वो उनका ट्रेनिंग कैंप का जो कश्मीर में ट्रेनिंग कैंप का नसर जावेद जो इनका इंचार्ज था, नसर जावेद वहां का हेड था, ट्रेनिंग हेड का जी। So by changing the name, what I consistently, I mean, I'm emphasized on this that changing name will not help you. I mean, ultimately you have to change the policy, not the names.
बहुत बड़ी बात कही है।
TRF को जस्टिफाई किया, टीआरएफ ने पहले तो पहलगाम को एक्सेप्ट किया, they admitted they were the one who instantly admitted that yes, they have done the Pahalgam, and then they come up with the clarification that their website was hacked and so on, कि भाई हम ये बर्डन अब नहीं उठा सकते, तो हमें जो है ना वो माफ किया जाए, हमने पहलगाम नहीं किया। फिर आपका जो ये डिप्टी प्राइम मिनिस्टर, वो डिप्टी प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने सपोर्ट किया टीआरएफ को सेनेट के हॉल में।
ये देखिए,
ये कहना कि पाकिस्तान का टीआरएफ से कोई ताल्लुक है या नहीं है, मतलब अगर नहीं है पाकिस्तान का ताल्लुक, पाकिस्तान एडमिट करता है कि वो एक रेजिलिएंट, एक रेजिस्टेंस, एक फोरम है या फ्रंट है टीआरएफ, तो हम इंसर्जेंट है, हम उनको सपोर्ट करते हैं। जब बात इंसर्जेंसी की या उस वक्त आती है तो वो कहते हैं सपोर्ट करते हैं, मगर जब बात आती है टेररिज्म पे तो वो फिर पीछे हट जाते हैं, वो कहते हैं नहीं भाई हमारा कोई ताल्लुक नहीं है ऐसे, क्योंकि इंटरनेशनल प्रेशर बढ़ गया।
अब ब्रिगेडियर साहब देखिए,
पहली मैं लास्ट बात करूंगा,
ब्रिगेडियर साहब देखिए, मैं
ब्रिगेडियर साहब को कहना चाहूंगा,
बोलिए
ब्रिगेडियर साहब, ये बड़ों को कहें अपने कि वो पॉलिसी में कंसिस्टेंट रहे, वो कभी लेफ्ट हो जाते हैं, कभी राइट हो जाते हैं, तो एटलीस्ट मेरे जैसा बंदा तो आके बटन उठा लेता है, तो आपके बड़े भी तो जरा हिम्मत करें ना कि भाई उनको भी सोचना चाहिए कि हमें सपोर्ट करना है या हमें एक वक्त के ऊपर डिच करना है।
ब्रिगेडियर साहब
अब आपके ऊपर है बात।
जी, I think should I respond?
Yes, please.
Okay, for PTI, I think unfortunately, basically India had a lot of hope in Operation Sindoor. I was sitting in a program in public, and they were looking at 3 entities to come and assault Pakistan Army from the back. One was BLA, a terrorist organization. That's why I say that basically Lashkar-e-Taiba invites them on the stage.
I'll just them a forum. 1 minute. Again from Islamabad responding.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Did you just say that India was hoping for PTI?
This is open. I can play a recording.
No. Did you just say
your channels are actually calling them to assault? So I'll not take it very seriously. PTI has.
You have to take it seriously. 1 minute. Brigadier, 1 minute. Brigadier, can I have Mr. Yaqub louder? Mr. Yaqub कुछ कह रहे हैं आपको?
नहीं, ब्रिगेडियर साहब पहले क्लियर करें इस बात को कि क्या इंडिया को पीटीआई और बीएलए से होप थी? आप ये कहना चाह रहे हैं? आप ये कहना चाह रहे हैं?
Please listen to me. I am saying that India had lot of hopes, and this is recorded. I can play some of the recordings.
lot of hopes for whom?
This is very sad.
मैं इस पॉइंट को नहीं छोड़ूंगा। मैं इस पॉइंट को ऐसे नहीं जाने दूंगा।
Saying during Operation Sindoor,
you just answer one question.
In Pakistan to attack
thank you. Listen.
No.
One point.
You have to make it clear. You have to clarify this.
No, 1 minute. He has to clarify. Abdul Samad Yaqub, countering him again. Please take him back.
नहीं, इंडिया नहीं, आप क्लियर करें इस पॉइंट को कि इंडिया को बीएलए और पीटीआई से उम्मीद थी, पीटीआई से होप कर रहे थे। आप ये कहना चाह रहे हैं?
शट डाउन पब्लिक ना, मैं ये नहीं कह रहा कि मैं कह रहा, मतलब इट्स नॉट माय वर्ड्स। इन चैनल्स पे पीटीआई को कॉल की गई, यहाँ पे बैठे हैं लोग, तो व्हाई दे वर सो होपफुल, so that's why I don't take
one minute, Brigadier. Let me bring you back 1 minute. No, 1 minute. Let me everyone 1 minute. Order on my program, please. Order. Now listen to me. I think 1 minute, Brigadier. 1 minute. Listen, Brigadier.
Yeah.
See, I sympathize with you. First of all, let me tell you this. If you feel that I don't sympathize with you, I feel happy when you're going through all of this, when you're being disgraced, that for whatever you're going through today, that because you openly said we are going to support TRF, and today TRF has been declared a terrorist organization. And why have they been declared a terrorist organization? Because Trump has said that Pakistan, Marco Rubio has said, you can't fool people, TRF is a Lashkar-e-Taiba front, proxy. These are words of Marco Rubio. Isme koi, abhi, till yesterday, the point is, Mr. Dar, today if you say, I support TRF, what does this mean? That means you are a terrorist supporter. Now, can you say in your assembly again, we are going to support the TRF? Why is it that after the statement from America, the Pakistanis are quiet and not making one statement in support of the TRF? Because one statement in support of the TRF will get you declared as a terrorist organization, and that will put you in the blacklist in the FATF. You're in a bind. Do you understand? इस चक्रव्यूह में आप फंस चुके हैं, दलदल के अंदर है, निकल नहीं पाएंगे. Mr. Dar, do you realize? Mr. Dar, समझ में आ रही है कि नहीं बात? इरशाद, समझ में आ रही है? फराज, you understood? You're in big trouble. Yes, इरशाद जी बोलिए.
मुझे हमें बोलने का मौका देंगे तो हम बोलेंगे, आपको बताएंगे.
आप पहले बोलिए, आप टीआरएफ का समर्थन करते हैं क्या?
मैं आपको एक अर्ज करूंगा. देखें, एक चीज है हिंदुस्तान को, आपको, अर्नब को और आपके जितने भी पैनलिस्ट हैं कि एक चीज है जो नहीं आती, वो है शर्म. आप इतने बेशर्म लोग हैं, खुदा की कसम, कि दहशतगर्द आपके होते हुए दहशतगर्द की जरूरत ही नहीं है. आपके होते हुए दहशतगर्द की जरूरत नहीं है पूरे खित्ते में. आप बात सुनिए, मुझे बोलने की, मुझे पता था मेजर सूर जरूर बोलेगा, मुझे मालूम था मेजर सूर जरूर बोलेगा. मेजर सूर नहीं, सूर हो तुम, मैं आपको मुझे बोलने दो. मैं आप लोगों के दरमियान में नहीं बोल रहा.
सबूत है कि आप
क्या मामलों में आप थे, अब प्रॉब्लम क्या है, आप क्यों, आपको तकलीफ हुई है?
डॉक्टर,
आप जरा मेरी बात सुने,
और आप बांटने में पकड़े गए,
और मुद्दे पे क्या वो सुनते?
देखिए, उतर गई, कपड़े भी उतर गए. आप मुझे बोलने दें. मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि आप लोगों के होते हुए, मोदी सरकार के होते हुए, खित्ते में किसी भी दहशतगर्द की जरूरत नहीं है. खुदा की कसम, आपने हमारे मौलाना
टीआरएफ के सपोर्टर कौन थे?
को बदनाम किया.
अब्दुल समाद को अब्दुल समाद को लाइए इनके साथ.
कर रहा है
4 विंडो. अब्दुल समाद, इरशाद जी जरा मैं आपको समझा दूं. इरशाद जी
इसको शर्म नहीं आती.
अरे इरशाद जी, आप उसी ग्रुप में थे जिन्होंने बेनजीर भुट्टो की असैसिनेशन की. उसमें आप भी इन्वॉल्व थे, आप भी शामिल थे. बेनजीर भुट्टो के असैसिनेशन में आप शामिल थे. आपकी हाथ थी, आपकी और आपके जो करीब के लोग हैं, उन्होंने बेनजीर भुट्टो की असैसिनेशन की है. और ये बात खुलकर मेरे प्रोग्राम पे.
बात सुनिए, आप अर्नब मुझे 1 मिनट बोलने थे, सिर्फ आधा मिनट बोलने थे। मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि
डॉक्टर साहब आपके लिए काम करने लगा हूँ। डॉक्टर साहब आप सुनिएगा जरा। डॉक्टर साहब 1 मिनट। डॉक्टर साहब 1 मिनट के लिए डॉक्टर साहब मैं ब्रिगेडियर साहब से रिक्वेस्ट करने लगा हूँ आपके लिए।
ऑल फॉर पाकिस्तान।
मैं ब्रिगेडियर साहब आप इनके लिए कुछ करें, इनको कुछ दाना पानी डाले। ब्रिगेडियर साहब आपने इतने लोगों को नवाजा, आप इसको भी कुछ दे दें।
भी शर्म नहीं
मेरी ब्रिगेडियर साहब से रिक्वेस्ट है कि इसको भी कुछ डाल दें।
खुदा की कसम,
जहाँ इतने लोगों को नवाजा
आपके साथ वो होने वाला है। मैं कह रहा हूँ कि आपको घर वाले ढूंढेंगे आपके।
आपकी सिफारिश कर रहा हूँ ब्रिगेडियर साहब से।
हिंदुस्तान के चैनल पे
मैं कह रहा हूँ मैंने आपकी सिफारिश की ब्रिगेडियर, आपकी क्या है मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है।
मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता कि मैं आपके साथ इस तरह का
ब्रिगेडियर साहब से रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ,
लेकिन आप मुसलसल ब्रिगेडियर साहब को भी झूठा बोल रहे हैं, आप खुद भी झूठ बोल रहे हैं। आप ये देखिए कि आप लोग क्या करना चाहते थे पाकिस्तान में। अगर
ये बहुत अच्छा बोलते हैं ब्रिगेडियर साहब, आप इनके लिए कुछ करें।
कामयाब हो गया था हिंदुस्तान ने, जो कुछ करना चाहते थे वो आपने 2 साल में कर दिया। पीटीआई ने 78 साल में जो नई इदारों को
हमने तो 1 दिन में कर दिया।
थ्रू पीटीआई के
1 दिन में कर दिया।
झंडे के थ्रू आप लोगों से पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ वो कुछ करवा दिया जो हिंदुस्तान सोच भी नहीं सकता था। लेकिन चूंकि मेरी आर्मी मजबूत, मेरे इदारे
हम है तो पाकिस्तान है।
सबसे पहले पाकिस्तान
है तो पाकिस्तान
है। जिंदाबाद। मेरे हाफिज आसिम मुनीर साहब जिंदाबाद। उन्होंने वो सबक सिखाया हिंदुस्तान को कि इनको नानी भी याद कराई, इनके कपड़े उतारे। ये कहते थे कि बांग्लादेश की अलहदगी के वक्त मेरे आर्मी के लोगों ने हथियार डाले थे, वो हथियार नहीं डाले थे उन्होंने।
डॉक्टर क्या मिला?
एक मिनट देखिए अभी क्या होगा, देखिए वो सब अलग बात है। आपकी जो भी दबी हुई फ्रस्ट्रेशन है इरशाद जी, मैं समझ गया आपकी सिचुएशन। देखिए मैं समझ पा रहा हूँ आपकी साइकोलॉजिकल प्रॉब्लम हो रही है कि शायद साइकियाट्रिक भी हो गई है आपकी अभी वो आप जब भी अब्दुल समाद जी को टीवी पे देखते हैं आपको याद आ जाती है कि आप इन्वॉल्व थे बेनजीर के असैसिनेशन में। अब मेरी बात सुनिए, on a serious note, आप चुप रहिए ना, अभी मैं अच्छी तरह से बोल रहा हूँ, आप समझ नहीं रहे।
I want to intervene. I want to intervene.
General Dayal, you need to control this man, and I will get General Dayal to come in because Irshad is having an apocalyptic attack on the program. He's unable. He's the male version of Uzma Kardar. He's gone out of control, and he thinks he's going to be caught, and he has just given he's threatened to eliminate Abdul Samad on my program because he said कि आपके घर वाले आपको ढूंढेंगे। Now the ISI language को आपके घर वाले आपको ढूंढेंगे, we're going to pick you up.
ये पीटीआई वाले जहर उगलते हैं आपके साथ मिलकर के, और
मेरे साथ मिले हुए नहीं है ये पीटीआई वाले, इंडिपेंडेंट है।
कुछ नहीं होने दूंगा।
हर चीज में इंडियन साजिश मत देखिए।
उतारूंगा।
मैं सिर्फ एक बात कहना चाहूंगा डॉक्टर साहब,
4 पैनलिस्ट हिंदुस्तान के हैं।
He used to check.
Okay, one point. General Dayal versus General Dayal on one side. Can I? General Dayal and Deepak ji will be on the left as we have a slightly more informed discussion with Faraz Saeed and Brigadier Waqar Hassan Khan. Now, Faraz and Brigadier, you can start, please.
Arnab,
make your comments on the significance of the TRF decision by Trump. Please go ahead.
Should I respond?
Yes, please.
Just to add
can I get General Dayal to come in before you come in, please, so we get a contrary view? Thank you.
Arnab, Arnab, can you please ask him to be quiet?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Arnab, can you please ask him to be quiet?
Yes.
Arnab, it's not Delhi versus Islamabad. Please try and understand. It's India and America have got deep relationship at various levels. It's a strategic partnership. It's a defense cooperation. It's a trade cooperation. Everything is going from last 25 years. Between New York and Islamabad, the relationship is use and throw. We must understand. And I think China and Iran must have understood that Munir was invited there to take critical information inputs about the two countries, and they have used him, and now they will throw him. And everybody knows, America knows for a long time that TRF is, if nothing but, and today they have rightly, it's a very welcome decision. I think they have absolutely recognized that TRF is nothing but a Lashkar-e-Taiba face, and Lashkar-e-Taiba over a period of time have turned such organizations and names. All entire Pakistani people know about it. So Pakistan should not get carried away. They got carried away. Munir has been invited. They are talking to us. They are doing this. Nothing. Pakistan is being used. Pakistan will be used by China. Pakistan will be used by America. Anybody can use Pakistan. India can use Pakistan. All they need is money, nothing else. Believe you me. So do not compare. We have a very strong relationship. TRF is been correctly banned, and I am personally of the opinion that it is time America and everybody realizes that entire funds to Pakistan have to be cut, because ultimately they'll end up where? They'll end up in Munir's pocket. From there they go to ISI. Except ISI, there is no stability in Pakistan. You just saw their drama. Their society is fighting like that. Their government and military fights like that. Their diplomats fight like that with each other. This is the real state of Pakistan, which you just showed to the entire country. We must understand as a country that we are dealing with a neighbor which is not terrorist state. It is terrorism. It is the founder of terrorism, global terrorism. Every terrorist organization has been founded by Pakistan, trained by Pakistan, funded by Pakistan, exported by Pakistan. The Islamic world should know. The Arab world should know. The Iranians should know. The Afghans should know. The entire Arab world should know. All these oil OIC countries, when they get carried away and vote on some silly issues. In fact, Turkey should know. Turkey should know that this is the real character of Pakistan. So America has done a very correct thing. And I think we should applaud it, and today we should celebrate that. And we should continue with this where they are completely isolated.
So I just want Brigadier also to respond, and Faraz. But I want to give my own view on this. Faraz, I believe, and this is important, this has been done by taking Munir into confidence. Because the meeting between Munir and Trump happens on the 22nd of June. Okay? And our intel sources say this decision was put in place on the 2nd of July. And it is impossible. So it is impossible that this has happened without support by and from Asif Munir, which is interesting because today there has been no statement from the ISI or the Pakistan Army. They are quiet about it. And they are also trying to distance themselves from from the TRF. And interestingly, 2 weeks back around this time, I had said on my program for us, I said that, see, Indian pressure will play. And because we're a very big country, just to let you know, for us, as you know, India-America bilateral trade is going to be pegged at $300 billion. Now, for 1 billion IMF loan, you people go mad. This is 300 times more bilateral trade in 1 year than you get in a whole IMF loan. So you have to पहले अपनी size or stature समझ लेने की ज़रूरत है. What is India? Where are you? Where is America? This is reality. Now, this could not have happened. This could not have happened. Thank you. Irshad, it is because of people like you. It's because of half-wits like you that Pakistan is in this condition today. If you had only gone towards science, economy, business, it would have been better. But half-wits like you will take your economy further down. Yesterday, I drove from Delhi to Lucknow, right? And I just thought to myself that Uttar Pradesh is bigger than Pakistan, and the economy of Uttar Pradesh is 5 times that of the GDP of Pakistan. ऐसे उत्तर प्रदेश से हम आते हैं. Anyway, इरशाद जी आपको चुप कराने के लिए कहा. Faraz, this could not have happened without Asif Munir's support. Why does Asif Munir or Ishaq Dar not go on in public forums right now and condemn the decision taken by the Trump administration? Why have they been so quiet about it? And is this also the reason why Bilawal said 2 weeks back that we are ready to hand over people like Masood Azhar and Hafiz Saeed to India as per due process for us?
I mean, as much as I would like to defend Pakistan's stance, it is a very significant move by the US. That they've designated TRF as a terrorist organization, a global terror front. which, there has been links that they've been operating out of Pakistan. But I've also seen how the American designation list has been going on for the past good 10 years. Just a year ago, the Syrian president was a terrorist in the eyes of the Americans. But when it suited them, they turned him into their ally and made him the president of the Syria. So, their designation list has been very political. When it suits them politically to advance their strategic objectives, they do that. As if they want favors out of Pakistan, they would offer favors to Pakistan. Once they're done, of course, they would revert back to their old ally, which is India. And there is no any ambiguity about it, as in who is a permanent ally of the American. And we have to be absolutely clear, and this truth is as clear as the day. So people who are defending that, we are going to stand with the TRF, and somehow the Pakistani government should be objecting to the US move. Why would Pakistani establishment, why would Pakistani government object to any move by the Americans? Because again, Pakistani government, Pakistani
I would give you a reply to that, Faraz.
Is hand in hand.
Faraz, I could reply, if I may, to that, though Deepak Vora is better accomplished to do that. First of all, I want you appreciate the relative objectivity with which, though I'm not a fan of objectivity, the relative honesty with which you've admitted the problem. You also said that India is a big country, America is a big country, we have deep relationship, we are part of the Quad, we are part of the G20, we are the fourth largest economy in the world, we have one third of $1 trillion of bilateral trade in the balance. So obviously America and India will find a way to work together. Do you think, Deepak ji, the Pakistanis got carried away? Or do you think Munir has gone and sold himself to the Americans without people like, Brigadier Hassan Khan or Irshad getting to know?
You're spot on. Their so-called, what does he call himself? Some marshal or the other.
Who?
Field Marshal.
Yeah.
The failed marshal.
Yeah. So he, obviously when he went to the United States, the purpose was not to nominate anyone for the Nobel Peace.
No.
That was just an excuse.
You think he was paid off?
Yes, of course he was.
You think because the rumor is
he's also become the money manager for the marshal. There was all this crypto business and so on, and the son of the American president plus the son of his advisor were all there. I always believed, and please correct me, they are more knowledgeable about Islam than I am, that this kind of thing, crypto business with all the interest and so on, is supposed to be haram in your religion.
It's supposed to be anti-Islamic.
You are jumping with joy that you've become the crypto capital of the world or whatever it's meant to be. My own feeling, sir, and this is with due respect to our friends from across the border who are there, that the venom, the poison in your minds doesn't allow you to observe reality. The world is changing, sir.
Is it?
And you are going to be left, you are going to be chucked into the dustbin of history till you change your mindset, sir. We have this gentleman saying, we are stronger than this, we are bigger than the United States, we'll do this, we'll do that. Get real, sir. We are not in a competition with you at all, sir. It's a different league. You should be in competition with the smaller fellows. I would therefore urge you to somehow, if you want, we can ask the Serum Institute of India to send you several doses of anti-venom to get the poison out of your minds. You are just unable to see the reality, sir. You just heard Mr. Goswami saying to Lucknow when we go there, just take a look at the 34 kilometers of highway we build every day in our country, the 12 kilometers of railway line we do every day in our country. What is this, sir? This is development. This is giving self-confidence to the people of India. And you see the way with which they speak. They don't go around abusing others. We don't do it. It's not our system. If you are doing better than we are, good luck to you. But sir, the Security Council, when your foreign minister himself boasted that he had prevented the TRF from being named, then the US State Department does it. Who's more powerful? The State Department or the UN Security Council? You have to make up your mind, sir.
You have to dissociate from TRF. You can't dissociate from TRF. If you don't dissociate from TRF, Brigadier, you become a terrorist country. You are in a flap. What will you do?
Okay, I think coming to designations, there was a time Chief Minister of Gujarat was not allowed to even visit the United States. And then the first terrorist organization in South Asia was RSS, which rules India. So please don't give us a pep talk that who's supposed to be. TRF doesn't rule Pakistan or occupied Kashmir.
No, but
the
why don't you
resistance,
dissociate yourself from the TRF?
No, please let me finish. Let me finish. So that is the problem, that then the argument comes, and there is a serious problem. After 10th May, Pakistan is a very different Pakistan. It's in a very different league. You go to, I just came back from Turkey. Just ask the people in
Sir, today I want to tell you, Brigadier, I'll tell you. Today I got the figures before I came in.
Keep on going.
Brigadier, I want to share a number with you. I want to share a number with you. I want to share a number with you. Sir, please let me tell you the pre and post Sindoor situation, sir. Right, I have the numbers because daily numbers are reported, right? That on the 11th of April, Pakistan, through its northern borders, exported 632 donkeys at an unknown value per piece to China, right? And the July 14th number, which I have with me, is of 937.
I also have figures, if you allow. I can give you
some. 937 donkeys have been exported by you yesterday. How is your position changed? You are besides exporting more donkeys, can you show me any economic growth?
It's a $1.7 trillion economy by purchasing power parity. Please Google it.
Sir, you are not a $1.7 trillion economy by far, sir.
I mean,
I'm just telling you these things, sir. Sir, are you? He's saying he's a $1.7 trillion economy, which makes Pakistan among the top 8 or 9 economies in the world. So how much can you lie, sir? Where did you learn your economics? With Osama bin Laden? Sir, I ask you one thing. Brigadier.
Don't try to undermine.
Brigadier, I won't undermine you, but I'll ask you one thing. You say yes or no, okay?
Arnab.
1 minute, sir. Brigadier, please, let's talk politely to each other. हिंदी में एक शब्द है, इसको प्रोस्क्राइब्ड को बैंड, यानी कि प्रतिबंधित, है ना? यूएन सिक्योरिटी काउंसिल से घोषित पाक आतंकवादी कितने प्रतिबंधित हो चुके हैं? अब्दुल रहमान मक्की फ्रॉम टीआरएफ कहाँ रहते हैं? अब्दुल हकीम मुराद, अब्दुल रहमान आगा, अब्दुल सत्तार, जैश ए मोहम्मद के अब्दुल रहमान, आरिफ कासमानी, लश्कर-ए-तौबा यानी टीआरएफ 2003 से।
मैं बोलूं कि
इरशाद जी धक हो रहा है आपको, ज्यादा धक हो रहा है। रुकिए, मैं करता हूँ, मैं करता हूँ। दाऊद इब्राहिम डी कंपनी 2003, 3 नवंबर 2003, हाजी मोहम्मद अशरफ, हाफिज मोहम्मद सईद, खलील अहमद हक्कानी। ये देखिए धक
करना चाहता हूँ। मैं आपको एक बताऊं कि अभी आप कह रहे थे बहुत बड़ी इकोनॉमी है, बहुत बड़ा मुल्क है हिंदुस्तान। 5 उलमा से डर रहे हैं आप। 5 उलमा है मेरे, उनका
मुझे नहीं पता आपके कौन उलमा है। मेरे की बात सुनिए, मेरे आई एम जस्ट सेइंग टुनाइट, आई एम सेइंग टुनाइट समर। अच्छा, याकूब वर्सेस दार, याकूब जी कुछ कह रहे हैं आपको, मैं कुछ नहीं कह रहा। याकूब जी एक्सपोज कीजिए।
गधों के डॉक्टर को जब लेके आएंगे वो यहाँ पे बैठे, और फिर गधों का डॉक्टर जो है ब्रिगेडियर साहब को सीधी पेश करेगा कि गधों का डॉक्टर का क्या ताल्लुक है उसे बोलेगा। वो गधों का डॉक्टर है, वो वोटर नहीं यार। वो ब्रिगेडियर साहब से सीधी पे, ब्रिगेडियर साहब इसका सीधी एक्सेप्ट करें। और दूसरी बात, ब्रिगेडियर साहब मेरी आपसे एक रिक्वेस्ट है, से जाके कहें कि ठीक है फराज सईद जैसे डिसेंट लोग आते हैं, आप जैसे डिसेंट लोगों को भेजा करें, गधों को ना भेजा करें। ये पाकिस्तान की बदनामी है। ब्रिगेडियर साहब आप जाकर मेरी तरफ से आप आईएसपीआर को रिक्वेस्ट करें, क्योंकि देखिए आईएसपीआर क्या कहता है। अच्छा, मैं आपको एक मसले की बात बताता हूँ। आईएसपीआर सेज मुझे I was conveyed, Arnab, this is very personal thing which I am telling you. I was conveyed that even Arnab is sneezed, that is noticed by the ISPR. कि Arnab चीज मारता है तो ISPR notice करता है। मुझे कहते हैं you are playing with the fire. They conveyed me.
क्या बोला आपको ISI? This is a very important moment. Tell me what did ISI say to you, sir? Tell us.
While sitting on the Arnab show, Samad Yaqub, you are playing with the fire, because when Arnab sneezed, It is noticed by the ISPR. And you are admitting the major facts. You are admitting that this and that. तो आपको जेल डाल दिया जाएगा, आपको ये कर दिया जाएगा. तो आज एक decent आदमी अच्छा जिससे मैं रिक्वेस्ट कर सकता हूँ.
Very important disclosure coming in on the program. Very important disclosure. Samar, we are seeing here a very important disclosure where he's saying that the ISI warned him about speaking too much on my program. I think it's an important disclosure.
Exactly.
I want to कुछ कह रही सही.
मुझे कन्वे किया जाता है और आपके कुछ ऐसे पैनलिस्ट हैं पाकिस्तान से जो मुझे कन्वे करते हैं कि यू आर प्लेइंग विद द फायर. आपको पहले जेल डाल दिया था, आपको फिर डाल देंगे, आपको ये कर दिया जाएगा, आप जाके ये करते हैं. आपने आज के बाद अर्नब के प्रोग्राम में नहीं जाना. मैं कहता हूँ मुझे रोक के दिखाओ. मैं कल भी आऊंगा, मैं परसों भी आऊंगा. तुम्हारी जरूरत है और जा अपने जाके अपने अकाउंट को बोल, अपने जाके एजेंसियों को बोल. डॉक्टर शर्म कर, तू जाके अपने अकाउंट को बोल. मुझे रोक के दिखाओ.
पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ आप जो बोलते हैं, आर्मी के खिलाफ आप जो बोलते हैं, इदारों के खिलाफ, शर्म आपको उधर से. आप हिंदुस्तान की जुबान बोलते हैं, दहशतगर्दी की जुबान बोलते हैं, दहशतगर्दों की जुबान बोलते हैं. वो
तुम्हारे ऊपर वो तुम्हें घास भी नहीं डालते. तुम इंडिया भला कहते हैं.
I condemn all the people. I think the ISI, if they are listening to this tonight, should send that fellow on my program from the ISI. I can hammer him and put him in his place in 5 minutes. My question again now, very serious point. Faraz, see. The truth is out. Now, let's be realistic, Samar. TRF has been called a terrorist organization. Quick word, what can Pakistan do now?
Nothing.
Anything?
Pakistan has two options to save face. Basically, rather just one. Either to admit and condemn TRF, which will result in a spat between Lashkar-e-Taiba and the Pakistan military.
Right.
So they will dread in despising and condemning their own terrorist organization. So you are in a fix.
Yeah.
आप अपने लोगों के साथ ही सके नहीं हो, and you are not upright in character.
No, they can't. They have to take a position.
Your snakes in your own backyard have proved fatal for you.
And you see, the important thing is, Brigadier, America has said that TRF is a Lashkar front. This is the end.
FATF has given proof.
Now, it's also said Lashkar and TRF are all together. What are you going to do?
America, that's why I'm saying that if you take America very seriously, please also listen to Trump, who said that he is the one who told,
So you don't take America seriously? I thought you were nominating him for... Brigadier Dayal, they are saying we don't take America seriously.
I have told you that...
Brigadier Dayal.
We have nothing to do with...
Brigadier Dayal.
We have nothing to do. As far as...
General Dayal, yeah.
Arnab.
Brigadier, 1 minute. Brigadier, 1
minute. Listen, not to worry.
We'll do it.
Wait. Another thing is, they will not talk anything about TRF because their financial state is so bad. They are running around to save this till September. So they are running around for money. They will not speak anything for TRF. Let's be very clear. TRF is now banned, and we can do to TRF what we want to do. Right. Secondly, Arnab, let's be also very clear that Pakistan at present is itself in a turmoil inside, and these guys do not know
Correct. They can't afford it. TRF has been called a terrorist organization, yani ki Vaishik Atanki Sangathan, ladies and gentlemen. Big move there. On the other side tonight, the new death sentence of luxury murders in India. What are luxury murders? I'll tell you when I'm back.
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be...
आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार. MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला.